Right. So just turn that down, change the antenna across. So just sort of playing around now with the weaver technique, which it's not ideal, but it's certainly interesting just to play around with. You can sort of see the signal coming through there. Similar to the approach taken by Rich Heslip, I'm using a 10 kilohertz IF, i.e. the signal coming into the Teeny is sitting at, or the signal I'm after is 10 kilohertz. That's why this here is sitting 10 kilohertz down from where the actual signal is. And then inside the Teeny is the mixer. So the two mixers that are then down converting that 10 kilohertz down to baseband has a sine and a cos for each one, sitting at 10 kilohertz. So sort of very similar to this. I is coming into a mixer with sine and Q is coming in with cos, which is actually quite easy to do in software with this particular library. It's just a matter of when you set up the two oscillators in the library, you'd essentially assign 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So as long as you stop the interrupts at the start, make your changes, and then restart the interrupts at the end, then these will be locked in sync and they'll start. One will start at 0 degrees and one will start at 90 degrees. And then just a matter of through the patching here, so the audio input channel, so the 0 channel is the in phase, goes to the I mixer. The second channel of the input is Q, goes to the Q mixer. That input, one of those inputs is going to the fast Fourier transform for the graph. Here goes your two oscillators, the I and Q, going into the respective mixers. Then the output of those two mixers are then going straight into the summer. And of interest, and I will try that now, I haven't got a post mixer low pass filter, which I will now go put in. I've just realised that is an oversight. I've defined them, I just haven't wired them in. And down here I'm starting those two filters, so here down here the filter begin, but I actually haven't physically wired it in. When I say wire it in, within the software loop it in. So what I'll do next is I'll take the output that's summer, feed it into a low pass filter. The other mixer I'll put through a low pass filter, then I'll feed the outputs into the summer, and then the output of the summer will go to the output of the sound card of the Teeny. So we shall give that a go, and we'll see how that goes. But all in all, it's all about experimenting and trying to work out how it all works, and trying to understand digital filters, which I haven't touched since my university days many years ago, so it's just trying to get the head back around those again. But there's certainly some very good online design tools. Iowa Hills is one which I came across, much the same as Rich, a couple of years back, and that's a nice easy one. The design tool that gets utilised as part of the library by the Teeny points to another design tool which works quite well too, but it's just a matter of getting your head around how to design those filters to get the various coefficients to then basically suck into the audio library, and that's done down here. So when you assign a filter, you basically assign it the coefficients you want. And yeah, it seems to work quite well, but I will keep playing around, and right now I'm going to go and change this here and we shall see what happens. But I'll keep you posted. All good fun.